Hey, hello, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube video, guys. My YouTube channel, okay, and my video, whichever one you want to refer to. Today I am filming a what I eat in a day video. This was requested like crazy on my Instagram, like so many times, because I haven't really done one in a very long time. You know, it's been like a year or two since I've done a what I eat in a day video and updated you on like my food routine, and it's definitely incredibly different. Like there's not actually one thing that's like the same as before, so there's a lot to catch up on, okay, in terms of food. So I will be walking you through everything I'm gonna eat today. It is a little bit later on in the day already, but I have already filmed my breakfast as well, so that will be the next thing you see, even though right now it's like not breakfast time. I did film my breakfast today just for you guys. So hey guys, so for breakfast I've basically replaced my coffee with iced matcha, and I have this every single day without failure. I sometimes even take it with me if I'm traveling. That's how much I really like this stuff. And I do 3 little measuring spoons, so I think this is equivalent to basically teaspoons, and I put in some vanilla syrup as well. This is like a low-calorie version that I found on Amazon. Super delicious, the syrup, and it just makes the drink taste a lot less bitter and just more like just sweeter, you know, just a little nicer. I definitely whisk that all together to make sure the matcha has blended into the water before adding the milk, because you really need to make sure that the matcha is fully blended in. Otherwise you will get like little bits of powder of matcha basically, and it's not the best. Then I add some ice, and right after the ice I will add some coconut milk. You can drink matcha with almond milk, well, pretty much any type of milk actually you can drink matcha with, but I do find that coconut milk just, there's just something about it with matcha that just tastes amazing. But make sure you get good coconut milk, because I've tried this with bad ones and it just does not taste the same. So very good coconut milk here, and we're gonna mix that all together. There are honestly so many benefits of matcha, which is why I decided to switch it out from coffee. Obviously I could list like all of the benefits, but it's quite a long list, so I will leave them down in the description box for you below. The main one for me has definitely been not crashing during the day, like not having like the spike, like the coffee spike, and then just crashing right back down again because you're just exhausted. That's probably the biggest one. But yeah, now on to some food. I really like to have, like, I know as simple as this is, but toasties in the morning are just a go-to for me. Either toasties or oats. I obviously can make another video showing you what else I would have for breakfast, but I usually do just go for like a simple toasty. They're easy to make. I'm really lazy in the morning. I just like something quick and easy and like fast to do, so I just make a toasty. You know, they're delicious. They're like maybe not the healthiest thing on the planet, but they're you're getting all your nutrients in, you're getting your fat, your carbohydrates, and also your protein. So I do like these in the morning. They're like a little treat for me, you know. I'll either have these or have some oats or other things. I'll obviously pop them in the toaster, like the little toaster machine, which is really easy because I usually put them in before I make my matcha, and then by the time I'm finished my matcha, it's pretty much ready to go. And then next up, what I'll do is, since I drink about a bottle of water a day, like a really big bottle of water a day, I will put a lemon in that. So I will pretty much drain out all the juices from the lemon, pour it into my water, and that just basically, you know, gives me some lemon water for the day. And I find that that's amazing for like bloating or for just keeping your stomach in check. But next up I have my vitamins. I have vitamin D3, and I have Aurora, which is gut health and immunity, which is from Cured Nutrition. Also, I'll leave all the links to everything down below. I have the botanical skin elixir, which is for my skin, and then the Rise from Cured Nutrition as well, which is like CBD, and yeah, that's pretty much. Okay, so you guys have seen my breakfast already. Obviously, in the morning, I'm just like, I don't want to speak to anyone, I don't want to look at anything, so I just kind of filmed it without me. We're actually going to go and make some dinner now. I haven't really been eating lunch in quarantine, purely because I'm just like, I'm not expending that many calories. Like, I really don't need lunch. I don't get hungry at all. I also have quite a late breakfast, and I have a little bit more of like an earlier a dinner, and then later on in the evening, if I'm hungry, I might have like a snack. But do not get me wrong, there is nothing wrong with eating lunch and dinner. Like if you expend calories, if you're still exercising and you need more calories in your day, please feel free to have lunch and dinner, of course. This is not to try and like lose weight or gain weight or anything like that. It's just purely because I am like not hungry at lunchtime, like at all. Usually when I do go to the gym and stuff, I do eat lunch, or I have at least like a smaller snack for lunch. What I'll do is I'll basically just make my dinner, and then I'll have that at lunch and dinner. I'll just eat the same thing, so it wouldn't be like any different type of meal. I'm really simple. I'm really basic with my food. I don't like to make it too complicated. I hate cooking, so anything that like saves me time, I love. And also, because I cut lunch out, my dinner plate is a lot bigger and a lot fuller than my usual dinners would be, so keep that into consideration too. Like I'm cutting out the lunch calories, but I'm still adding some extra calories to my dinner as well, don't get me wrong. So now that all of the explanation-tory things are out the way, let's get on to showing you my dinner. I have a bunch of ingredients, as you can see. I'll actually bring you closer so I can go through each one with you. What we are having for dinner today, I actually chose some fish cakes. It's like fish cakes with like a cheese center. I am in love with these. They are so delicious. And I usually don't really eat fish, but every so often I will have fish cakes because I think fish are really good for you. You can just basically replace this with like chicken or beef, or if you're vegetarian or vegan, you can replace it with some like tofu or anything like that, but I'm just having fish. And I like to have a massive variety in my dinners. Like I really like having a bit of everything in there. I don't like them to be too simple and boring like I used to do. Because back in the day, you know, when all I cared about was just gains, like that's literally all I had in my mind. I didn't care about health at all. I just used to do chicken and rice every single day, all the time. But I was really missing out on actually getting, you know, micronutrients as well, like vitamins and different things that you actually get from eating more vegetables. So yeah, I'm a lot happier with it. It tastes a lot better as well. It's not as like boring to eat. It's still super good for you. It's just because you're adding a bunch of volume in terms of vegetables doesn't mean you're adding like a crazy amount of calories, which is amazing. But then also, you know, I also like to treat myself as well when I'm having dinner. So that is why I do have some sweet potato fries. These are just the frozen ones. Honestly, if you can find these in your supermarket, I would 110% recommend just like frozen sweet potato fries. They are freaking amazing. Like I love these. I eat them with almost every single one of my dinners, no matter what I'm having. Even if I'm still having rice as like my carb sort of source, I will still add a few of these in because they're just delicious. And sometimes I'll just not have any rice and just have a bunch of this, but you know, since we're eating fish today, I have decided to go with rice. These are pretty much all the ingredients I'm going to be using. I will walk you through like how I'm going to do everything. All I'm going to do right now is just wash pretty much all of the vegetables in my little I don't know what this is called, a sieve. Oh hi, that's me. So I'm just basically gonna wash all my vegetables and I'll be right back when I have washed everything. We have the fish cakes in the oven, and I actually forgot to put the sweet potato fries in there too, so just pop them in as well. Just a few sweet potato fries in the same like tray thing as the fish cakes because they need to go in for the same amount of time anyway, so I did that. I'm obviously cooking over here the carrots and like the broccoli and stuff like that, broccoli and cauliflower. And then over here I have my mushrooms and tomatoes, which I'm gonna slice up into little bits. I like them to be like nice and small. We also obviously washed our spinach, so I like to wash all my vegetables, or as much as possible, or as much as I have like room for in my containers, all in one go, because it makes it so much easier to like cook for the next day or the next day. So what I'll do is I'll just like pull it out from here instead of like having to wash it every single time. It makes it so much easier and like just quicker, and I just like, you know, easy and quick to do things. And I did the same obviously with my mushrooms and tomatoes. Why do I keep forgetting the name of things? What is wrong with me? I think it's quarantine. It's driving me nuts, okay? I'm actually going to chop these up and put them like on a frying pan with a little bit of like that spray oil that I showed you, which is olive oil, and just kind of fry them up a little bit and make like a cute little veggie mixture type of thing to go along with everything else I'm having. Let's continue cooking, because otherwise things are gonna burn and it's gonna start getting hectic, and we need to go. Okay guys, so this is my dinner. Like I said, it's a nice big plate. Like this fills me up a lot, and it's got the, you know, all the nutrients that you really need. It's got so many vitamins in this. It's super tasty but also super healthy. Like I don't really like looking at things as either good foods or bad foods. It's just like, are you getting enough nutrients? Are you getting enough vitamins? Are you, you know, getting enough protein, carbs, fats? Like, are you getting a healthy amount of each one? And that's kind of what I've been trying to focus my meals around, rather than it just being like, how much protein can I eat in a day? Like I really calmed down from that a lot, and I'm a lot less like annoying about like getting, you know, 150 grams of protein in a day, which is just a ridiculous amount, and it's so hard to achieve, and it's so hard to get to that amount every time. But yeah, this is what I eat. This is basically my lunch and dinner pretty much. And there's still a little bit left over there, so if I need to like top up my plate, if it didn't fill me up, I will top up my plate and eat more. If not, the leftovers will be sort of added to tomorrow's dinner or lunch. So yeah, I never like waste food. I hate it so much. I hate throwing food away. I like to use as much of it as I possibly can. So all the leftovers will be then just added to tomorrow's dinner. After this, actually, I will have a dessert. I've really been loving these like little mini pots of ice cream. I'll try and show you. These little mini pots of ice cream are delicious. The calories aren't great, but I don't care. It's honestly delicious, and you can buy them from like a supermarket or whatever, and it just comes like mini little pots, because I find that it's nice to not have like a massive pot every time, and like if you have a small little pot to go off, you know that you're not like overeating ice cream. I can't even open it. I either have that or just like another little like stick ice cream or something like that, but I always have a dessert after dinner every single time, whether it's, you know, ice cream or chocolate or whatever the hell I'm feeling, I will have one after dinner. And that's like my little treat, my little like moment of watching TV and relaxing and having a little bit of something sweet, you know. I just can't do without it. It's like every single day without like fault, I have a cute little dessert after dinner. So And then also, usually either like at lunchtime or maybe like, you know, later on in the day after like dinner, maybe closer to bedtime, if I am feeling a little bit snackish or I want to just like feel like, I don't know, I feel like a little bit hungry still, then I will just have some like a little a clear whey kind of drink. So it is just like a normal regular drink that you drink. It's not like the thick protein shake. And I actually get this one from My Protein. This isn't sponsored or anything. My Protein hit me up to send me some products. And this is pretty much everything I eat in a day at the moment. Like I said, please don't just like copy what I eat, because everyone is going to be so different. Everyone is a different size, it's a different height, it's a different weight, does different things during the day. Like you could have a very, very physical job where it requires you to just constantly be moving and expending calories and calories and calories. And in those cases, you will be eating a lot more, and that is completely okay. Usually when I am training very consistently, like every other day or something, I will eat a lot more than this. But like I said, I've just basically been a couch potato. So at the moment, I really don't need like a crazy amount of calories to like maintain my weight. And that's pretty much what I've been doing. And I've just been maintaining my weight. I might have lost like a little bit just because of, you know, not weight training and not building muscle. Please do let me know if you want me to make more videos like this, because I honestly had a lot of fun. This has been different and cute and fun. Make sure to follow all my Instagram stuff on the screen. I hope this was informative and helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next one. I'm gonna go eat this because it's getting cold and I'm rambling and I'm very, very hungry. So bye, love you, bye, bye, bye.